Hey guys, again, welcome back to another episode of Easy Art, where you can pretty much learn to draw anything, and I'll make it easy for you. And today we're going to draw a bunch of mushrooms, or some mushrooms. Mushrooms are definitely a cool thing to draw with any sort of like fantasy forest, or to kind of add to a picture. That you can make them small, big, fat, skinny. You can have faces on them. They're a really cool idea to add to your drawing. So I figured we could do some mushrooms today. So as always, we want to be prepared for art. So we want to make sure we have our two pencils in case one breaks. We have another one right away. We have an eraser in case we make any mistakes and we want to fix it. We also have a Sharpie or a marker or a black pen to do our outline, which is a good thing to do with your drawings. And then any colors that you guys want to use for your mushrooms, literally any color. You can make them, bright and colorful, less bright, more like realistic if you want, like browns and grays, whatever you want to do. But whatever colors you want to pick, you get those ready and we'll be ready to go. So first, what we're going to draw for our mushrooms, I think I'm going to kind of go with a little bit of a skinnier looking mushroom today. So we're going to draw some skinny stems of the mushroom to start. Okay, so we're going to start with kind of like a long S curve right in the middle of our paper. We're going to do a long S, or similar to an S curve. So I just went kind of a curve out, in, out. And it just comes back in just a little bit because the bottom is going to be kind of rounded. So we're going to round kind of flat and then round the bottom. Okay. And remember, this is the base of our mushroom, so it's going to be thicker than the top because you want a strong base to keep the top up, just like a tree. So we're going to keep going, and as we go, we're going to get a little thinner as we go. We're going to follow the same line and then get thinner at the top. So we want to be, I would say, right about like this when we get to the top. Okay, and sometimes I do that. I'll just draw a little line to see where I want to be, and then I'll connect them. So again, we're going to just do our little curve and connect those lines. And we want to try to get a little bit bigger at the bottom. As you guys can see, a little bit thicker at the bottom and thinner at the top. That's a perfect stem right there. Now, when we draw something like mushrooms or grass or something that could be a background item, we want to kind of vary the heights and make them a little different and have them curving different ways so that they look different. So we'll do another stem here, and this one will be a little shorter, and it'll just have one little curve in it. So we'll start at the base, and we'll just curve in a little and then back out. And that's it. So kind of like an S, very slight S. And again, at the bottom, we're going to round the bottom and come back up. And it's okay if it's not the same height or same distance away from the bottom here. They could be growing out of a closer spot. It doesn't matter. We'll keep going here. So I want my line to be right about there when I get done. Now I'm going to connect it and follow that line again. Kind of keep that curve going and make it a little bigger at the bottom. That one was easy. All right, next one I'm going to make kind of on this side, a third mushroom, and it's going to be a little kind of in the middle, about this high. Not as small, not as big, a little bit in the middle. And we'll keep it right close together. So I'll start, my curve is going to go right in here. This one I'm going to have it leaning out a little bit. So I'm going to go out a little bit more where it's going to lean and kind of have the top come up. Done. All right, now I want my line to be about that skinny at the top. So we'll put a little line there. We're going to round the bottom, kind of like I was saying before. And we're just going to follow that line all the way up and connect it. Okay, so we have 3 nice little mushroom stems here. Now we're gonna put the tops on the mushrooms. Okay, so we're gonna do a slight curve that goes over the top of each of these. Okay, that'll be the bottom of the cap of the mushroom. So we'll start on this one here, and it's whatever way you want your mushroom to turn too. So this one, we're gonna do a curved line right across, like that. Okay, see how I closed off the top of my stem, and then I have lines on each side. Same thing up here. And this is the biggest mushroom, so I'm gonna try to make sure this one is the biggest. As you can see, it's a little bit bigger than that one. And this is the smallest, so we're gonna make this one the smallest. And you can see that the stem turns it this way, so the curve is gonna be right on top of where it's gonna be. So this one will be a little bit curved. You guys can tell? Right? You just wanna connect the top, and if the top is turning, your mushroom's gonna turn. Okay, here we go. Now the last part of the bottom of the mushroom, we're just gonna continue these lines. We're gonna do a small curve and come right back. So we're gonna round the edges and come right back around. Kind of making, kind of like little hot dogs almost, guys. Or like a finger. So this one again, curve the edges. And then we're gonna come straight back around, curve this edge, and we're gonna connect them. Around the edge, around the edge. Right, you can kind of see them, kind of like hot dogs or fingers there. All right, I know they don't look like mushrooms yet, guys, but they will, no problem. So we're gonna do the tops of the mushrooms. So we're gonna start right here on the bottom edge of the curve. You guys see where I'm at? And then we're gonna curve around like this. Now we're gonna keep going up to make the caps of the mushrooms. You guys can make them nice round caps if you want. You can make them kind of skinnier. I'm gonna make mine a little skinnier. So we're gonna go up, kind of make a little, almost like a dwarf hat looking thing. At the top, a round curve at the top, and then we're gonna come back down and do the same thing on the other side. So you see how on the edges, the top rounds around, kind of like we did on our popsicle drawing, guys, where it just kind of goes behind and it makes it a little bit pointy there. And then the top is just a little indent there, curve on top, little indent and back. Kind of make it like that. All right, we'll do the next one. Start at the bottom corner. We're gonna come around it, kind of mimic that corner, and then we're gonna go in and up, and then down in and around again. Remember, this is the biggest one, so we wanna make it look the biggest. And you guys, it does not matter what your caps look like. All mushrooms are different. So if you wanna make them just a simple circle on top, it's okay. I'll make this one a circle on top just once to show you guys. Just a half circle on top, and it looks just as good. And I think I'm gonna leave it like that. I think I like having a different mushroom growing there at the bottom. So whatever style you guys like to do is totally fine. Now, under the mushroom, under the cap here, there's usually some lines and kind of some frilly things in a mushroom, so we're just gonna draw some frilly lines. So coming from the center, which would be up in the stem, we're gonna draw some lines out. And they just kind of fan out. You guys see that? They go out as I go. See? So all my lines go to that center point, and then they fan out. So all my lines start here, come out, start here, out to a different area, and you just keep working yourself right around. All my lines are gonna start in the center and come out. This one, same thing. However many lines you guys think you need. All right, now our mushrooms are growing in a little, kind of a little patch of grass, maybe a rock or something. So we're gonna add some of that, some detail here. So I'm gonna just add some grass with just some spiky lines. And remember, we're varying the sizes to make it look more realistic. And sometimes I even will add one on the other side to just curve it this way. And it makes it look kind of cool, like that mushroom is in that little grass patch. I'll do one right here. I think I need a little something here. And then maybe there's a rock over here or something. So I'll do a straight lines and curve kind of in a rocky shape. There. And maybe there's one more patch of grass on the other side of this rock here. Good. All right. Now, last but not least, maybe we want to do some designs on our mushrooms here, okay? So you guys can always draw polka dots, stripes, anything at all on your mushrooms to kind of make them look cool. I think I might just leave mine just like they are, and I'm going to color them some different colors. Maybe this one is different, so maybe this one will have some polka dots. So I'll show you guys that. So all I'm going to do is draw some circles on here for polka dotted mushrooms, and then there are some that are maybe half circles that you might see coming around the other top of it. So we're going to do some half circles on it as well. Okay. There. Now these two I think will be just, I'll just color them different. All right, so it looks like we're all done with our mushroom patch here, guys. So next we're gonna get our Sharpies or your pen or whatever you want to do to outline. We're gonna outline everything. We're gonna fast forward through it all real quick while I color. I hope you guys choose some great colors for yours, and we'll just get going, okay? And then we can talk after. All right, here we go. Happy coloring. Okay guys, I think we're all done with our mushrooms, and I think they came out really pretty and beautiful. I chose to kind of go with like a purple and blue greenish color scheme here. Definitely would look good in some sort of like sci-fi or fantasy scene or alien scene or something like that where something weird grows, definitely. And I hope your mushrooms came out just as good as mine, if not better. And I hope you chose some great colors as well. And I hope you guys please subscribe to the channel so you can see all the new videos and all the new stuff we draw together. And you can always follow along and do all that with us. So I hope you have a good rest of your day. And if you would, please take it easy.